Morning. All right, let's go. Yo, yo, yo. All right, welcome to Forex.Today, the YouTube community of more than 20,000 foreign exchange traders. We gather here today to conduct technical and fundamental analysis with the overriding goal of planning our trades in advance because trading is risky. Not appropriate for everyone. Your past performance, good or bad, is not necessarily indicative of future results. Please stay small, stay humble, focus on the long term, never risk money you cannot afford to lose. Ni hao ma! My name is Wayne McDonald. I'm a foreign exchange trader just like you. I just realized my office door is open. Hang on. Okay. So, here we go. Another interesting day. The big thing today is tomorrow's PCE. Yeah, cool. So let me know what you want to do today and I will do my best to help. We can talk about technical and fundamental analysis, whatever you want, man. What currency pairs do you want me to cover? What commodities do you want me to cover? Do you like a crypto? Hey, Ripple, man, XRP. Yeah, okay. You let me know. In the description below the video, there are links to important resources that may be of great benefit to you. One of them is a trustworthy and ethical foreign exchange broker that doesn't trade against you. Tradersway.com. There's me. You should try them. Open up a demo account. It's an ECN. They're quick, they're fast, but the best thing is they're trustworthy and ethical. There's Investor Bootcamp. You want to learn how to trade? You need education? How about $88 for 88 hours? Is that fair? Huh? Is that fair? Cool. Learn how to plan trades. Swing trading, 100 to 300 pips. Forex trading basics. The principles of price action. Introduction to Forex. Complete guide to MT4, MT5, central banking essentials, day trading methodology, understanding macroeconomics, investing into oil and the whole, I mean, look, just this oil one is about 16 hours long and it's a complete overview of the entire energy complex so that you could sit down and explain to your favorite person in the world what fracking is. Cool. And right now, we are doing, today, by the way, today, we are doing the stock trading course. So where is that? Oh, it's over here. Today, we will build, let's see, I have the presentation open. We're going to do stock trading, aka portfolio construction. How to build a portfolio. That's what we're doing today. I'm going to teach you actually how to build a portfolio. You should join us. Check it out. There's the link. You should join us. That's happening today at noon. So in just over 3 hours. So there's the free lecture. Watch the free lecture. You can find out if my presentation skills suck. Okay? You might say, actually, it's pretty good. Yeah. Cool. Hey, do you want some feedback? Do you want some personal feedback on your trading? For free. Cool. Tradeplans.ai. Check it out. There's no monetization at all. It's none. There's no monetization. There's no subscription. There's no advertising. There's no nothing. I just built it at great expense. I just put up hundreds of dollars to who charged me? Oh, ChatGPT. Yeah. So I just paid them hundreds of dollars, not even joking, several hundreds of dollars, so that you can have this tool for free. Okay. There's a lecture on fundamental analysis. I wrote a book on trading called Strategic and Tactical Forex Trading. I haven't been there for a while. Have you left a review? Most of you have the book already. Have you guys left a review? Any new reviews? Top reviews, most recent review. Men in Action. Where's the date? Oh, weird. They've removed all the dates. No, there they are. June 16th. That was the last one. Hey, could you leave a review? That'd be cool. I'd appreciate that. Love Maida's picture there. Maida! Cool. That'd be great. Great. So on and so forth. And if, right, quite a few of these resources are cheap or free. Here's another one. Free. This is where you get it. You go to the channel and you go to this one, Free Forex Training Course. And I would start with part 1 if I were me. Now notice if I skip ahead, I think we'll find a chart. There's my charts back in 15 years ago. This is me doing a presentation for FXCM. 15 years ago. Yeah. And look at, my charts are exactly the same. Pivot points, moving averages, the oscillators. I don't show them as much, but I don't not show them. Dude, so 15 years ago, I traded exactly the same. You should watch those courses. They're cool. They're actually pretty good. So thank you for being here. Thank you for everything. I just want to point you to those every day. They were created. Okay? And you might find them useful. Arve says, hey, I really appreciate the review of macro finance on Tuesday evening. I've read several of the cases we go through in the past. I discover something new when I go through them. That's cool. You know, Arve, I respect you greatly. I hope you know that. And so to get that kind of feedback from you is, well, an honor. So thank you very much for that. Okay, let's go through the world. Let's go through the world. What's up, dogs? Watch videos. You mean the videos that are on that link under our video that I just clicked? Wink, 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 nudge, nudge. Yeah, all those, Richard. Oh, yeah. Oh, you join investorbootcamp.com and join either the day trading group or the swing trading group. Okay. But anyone here that wants to manage money, that wants to work for a nonprofit endowment, if you ever want to sit on an investment board, if you want to be a stock investor of your own, if you want to manage a family office, if you want to manage a portfolio, you guys need to join two things. You need to join the stock trading course, and I'm creating the stock trading course specifically for the Council of Investment Advisors. For anyone that wants to be a professional money manager with money in the stock market and the bond market, well, specifically treasury market, you need to join that class. And today is epic. Like, we're basically getting to the conclusion of, you know, we've been on this journey on how to make a decision. And now today we're like decision-making time. Like this is how you build a portfolio. Now the CIA is more advanced and I can take you to another level, but I can't take you to another level until you have a foundation. If you don't know how to make these decisions, then no decision can be made. So anyways, oh, look at the S&P doing great. Oh, love it. Go, go, Bubba, go. Go, Bubba, go. Okay, risk on, that's good. What do you think based on what? A low PCE tomorrow? Okay. Okay. Oh, GDP. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I don't know if that's actually good news. That's the problem. But right now it's good news. Okay. Anyways. So just out of curiosity, how many people here are interested in investing money, not just trading money? How many people are interested in the concept of building and managing a portfolio of medium and long-term investments? Like a financial money manager, a financial advisor, an advisory board member, that kind of stuff. Yeah, Greg, it makes sense. Jean-Guy's medium term. Yeah. Well, and that's what I'll be covering today is where I would say traditional money management fails and how we as traders, see, we have a trader mindset. And I teach fundamentals, so now you have the knowledge that an investor has, and you have the capability and skills of a trader. And today I'm going to show you how to combine the two to optimize your performance, where the traditional asset manager doesn't know how to do that. You see, like, so Jean-Guy is like medium term. Yeah, actually, I'll show you how to combine shorter term with long term to improve your optimization. So, yeah, I think you're going to dig it, Jean-Guy. All right. So anyways, up, which is good. Where's our next level? Okay, well, let's zoom in. Okay, we've covered this week and last week, but let's do it again. There's my lines in the sand, by the way. How did I do analyzing support and resistance? Great. All right, so now the trick is what? What's the next sort of move? Oops, sorry. That was me doing notes for my lecture today. How about some form of that? Oh, I see. Well, you know, Jean-Guy, I don't know if you're being fair to yourself, because what I think my intention actually, and I think it overlaps with yours. I don't know. I'm not here to speak for you, but I want my money to outlive me. Now, when you come from a place like that, it changes the way you make your investment decisions. And I think most financial advisors, and I know many of them, they're really nice people, but they don't do the work promised. Okay. And so that leads you to like, oh my God, you're going to need to take care of your own money. And then you look at maybe sort of like, you leave a financial advisor and maybe you got some cash. Like now, let's say you got money. You're like, well, I'll invest into a hedge fund. The problem is, what's their goal? take a bunch of risks and make a bunch of money so that they can get paid. Models and bottles. Like models and bottles, I'm interested in lineage and legacy. I'm interested in making my great-grandchildren wealthy. So you have to come from a way different mindset, huh? And so I kind of like the idea that Rockefeller has been dead for a very, 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 very long time. Okay? But he's still got billions of dollars that are being deployed to his family and to charity. His money has lived beyond his life, his children's life, his grandchildren's life. I want that. But yet we need to have optimal performance always. So that's why, like, I think we have a great combination of trader and investor. Yeah. And I'll be honest, I like making 10% a year in my sleep no matter what happens. If the stock market drops 20% next year, I can pay myself 10%. Right? If the stock market drops 20% next year, I'll still make 10. I'll say it again. If the stock market drops 20% next year, I'll still make 10%. Well, how do you think I feel about next year? It'll be all right. Yeah. Yeah. And what if the stock market goes up 10% next year? I'll do better than 10%. Okay. Richard says, I want to do this for a firm. Yeah, manage money. Yeah. So anyway, so I was actually thinking of like, maybe I need to rebrand the CIA. I don't know. I like it. I'm very excited about our upcoming meeting. But this really should be maybe rebranded, or let's say I could rebrand the CIA as really a money management school, a money management class. You know? But I like the idea of the experience. I'm really excited of sharing basically all my secrets with a group that can help me make wise investment decisions. Meanwhile, they're learning from managing my money. So anyways, I've been working day and night, so it's on my mind. Sorry, guys. So anyways, what do you think about something like this? Yes. So favor for my retirement account. So for this Council of Investment Advisors, investorbootcamp.com/CIA. Okay. For this, what I've done is I've put $50,000. Oh, I need to add a video here. Maybe I'll do that today. No, I can't do it today. I got the course. Yeah, see, it's not a good page. I really need to work on this. Here's the bottom line. This is what this should say. I'm going to teach you how to manage money. I've opened a corporate account and put 50,000 US dollars in it. And you're going to help me turn it into $1 million. It's going to take a few years, but we're going to do it. And you will be able to, A, learn, so I'm going to teach you. I assume you know nothing, so I'll teach you everything. And 2, you'll get real-world experience. You can put it on your LinkedIn profile. You have sat on a council of investment advisors managing real money and turned it in from 50,000 into 1 million. You will claim that as real work experience. It's on-the-job training. We are going to do that. And while we do this, the portfolio will generate 40% less volatility. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Greg. You're right. No, I know what you're saying. I totally get you. Okay? But you see that? That's what the CIA is. You will get real world investment and portfolio management experience that you can turn into possibly a career. And if you want to manage money for, let's say, a nonprofit, this is for you. If you want to start an advisory firm, this is for you. If you just want to manage your own money so that you die wealthy and make your grandchildren rich, this is for you. So it doesn't say this very well. Okay? But that's what it is. So anyways, that's what it is for now. Cool. So anyways. Boom. What do you think? Something like that today? Let's check it. Let's change the template. I don't have too much loyalty to this setup, so let me change it to bullish. Let's do bullish daily confluence and zoom in here. Okay. So yesterday, what was the trade plan? Okay. This is today's buying price, plan A. This is plan B. Okay. And you say, well, you're worried because it made a lower low. You're connecting these like this. Oh, you're right. Okay. But look at yesterday. Oops, let's do this in pink and slightly, right? Yes, pink, I said. There we go. Yesterday, we ended up, having an up day. We hit target and collapsed. Do you know that? Some people just don't know that that's the projected top. Isn't that sad? No, it's not sad. Some people just don't know that that's the top. Cool. You know what they also don't know? That this is today's buying price. So after a higher high, maybe you want a higher low. Now it is quite low. So if you didn't buy it, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But now, right on this hourly, we do have a 21.55 cross. You're bullish and aggressive. Buying dips, perhaps. Yeah. Now, do we know if that's going to continue? No. And the big news, I think, is tomorrow. Preliminary GDP? Come on, dude. Really? But look at the 4-hour. Okay? Up, 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 down, down, buy. Up, 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 down, down, buy. Up, 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 down, down, buy. Up, 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 up. Now, swing traders. Swing traders. Let's talk about your trade plan. Oh, I'm so clicked in, I can't even do it. So I'll have to do 1 hour. All right. Okay, swing trading. I have an entire group that only swing trades. Okay, we met last night. We're meeting tomorrow. Now, what is a swing trader? A swing trader is someone that doesn't have much time for trading and investing. Maybe they can scrounge together an hour or two a week. Maybe they have a JOB and a KID. Okay, or a real old MOM. Okay, so you don't have time. You're busy. So you only have some time, an hour or two a week for Forex or for the stock market. Okay, that's what a swing trader is. If you take the course for $88, hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, in the swing trading course, that's a buy, and this is the target. Done. Done and dusted for the week. Done and dusted. Okay? That's what a swing trade is. You should make somewhere between 100 and 300 pips. So for those that are happy with 18 to 20, this might blow you away. Cool. Anyways, cool. That would be a weekly trade plan. How do you know you're wrong? Oh, that's the easiest part of trading. Do you know how you're wrong? You get stopped out. So, right? So the question is, are you willing to risk this much money for this much reward? I didn't know. Yeah, Greg, I'm just still thinking about your comment. You know, the interesting thing that most people don't realize when they're just learning how to trade, they think, oh, I want to be a hedge fund manager one day. The easiest thing about managing other people's money, whatever strategy is employed, whether it's asset management, wealth management, financial advice, hedge funds, you know, there's all different versions. Family offices, and the easiest part of the gig is trading. So it's not like you can say, I've been trading for 10 years, I'm really good, I know how to make money, therefore I can run a hedge fund. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, because now you got to manage a business. And you got to be licensed and registered and face hundreds of thousands of dollars of compliance time. You have to have lawyers and accountants and bookkeepers and compliance teams for filings, monthly filings, quarterly filings, annual filings. You have to have outside audited filings. You're going to have audits. Then you also have to go out and do sales and marketing and presentations and stand on a stage and pitch your thing. And then you got to have your tear sheet. You got to have your whatever version of like disclosure document, can't think of the word today. But anyways, you got to have all this stuff. And then you got to sit down and you got to do presentation and meeting with investors. Right? And then you got to close deals. And then you got to onboard. And then you got to set things up. And you got to have brokers and prime brokers and this and that and the other thing. And all of a sudden, 99% of your job is running your fund. And you spend 1% trading. So like you're kind of alluding to that, Greg, right? Where you're like, dude, right? Memorandum. Right? But anyways, yeah, so it's a giant stretch, right? To say, I'm a good trader, I'm going to be a hedge fund manager one day. Have you ever run a small business? Have you ever managed a budget? Do you know how to do accounting? All these different things. Yeah. Cool. So anyways, that's good. We just hit target though. You noticed that, right? Sorry, everybody. I put an end to it. I got my lines here. Look at that, huh? Look at that. Bullish profit zone aggressive, bullish profit zone conservative. Yesterday. Sorry, I killed it. my bad. Okay. You ready? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. Neato, huh? Now, QuantBox told us this morning to be careful, just so you know. And my advice was set up tomorrow. Whatever you think is going to be for tomorrow, set it up today. That should be what you do the rest of the day. Okay. You can start, okay, by drawing your lines. Plans A's and plans B's. Cool. What else is going on? My WTI. What do you think? Remember what I was proposing? Was it even last week we did this? Last week we had a downtrend. And I said, it's your job now to discern whether we're going to start moving this way. Have you discerned that? Is that what you've been doing? Huh? Yeah? What do you think? What's OPEC going to do? Nothing. Yeah. Is that a change in trend? Yeah, good question. I know it's a good question. Okay. We were, if we go back to the hourly here and sort of click in. See the breach? Remember this breach? It was just a day or two ago. Okay. We finally made it through 80. WWWD. What would Wayne do? What do I teach you? Buy the dip. Gone. Psycholo says, hey, are the dollar bulls back based on GDP? Well, it's not based on GDP. It's based on the Fed policy on December 13th. Do you believe that the GDP number will force the Fed to raise one more time or force the Fed to confirm they are done raising? So you have to take the thought further than that. Does anybody care about preliminary GDP that's going to be revised 2 or 3 more times? No, nobody cares. So what do they care about? They care about the Federal Reserve policy, monetary policy, in particular, a potential change in monetary policy. So that's what you want to look at. Yeah. So let's go into the dollar. Why not? Okay, why not? Hey, could you click the thumbs up button? Just take a second, just click it. Thank you. Okay, so let's go like euro dollar. Is this GDP creating dollar strength? Well, I would propose to you that the dollar strength happened because the most traded currency pair on the planet hit our target. So that's a bull would take profit there. So now the bigger question is, will a bull buy it back down here? There's no bears here. Nobody's selling this. Why do I know that? It hasn't reversed. So I like to simplify things for my childlike mind. To quote Jim Morrison, my cotton-filled childlike mind. You need a reversal pattern or a lower high before a bear enters. There are no bears. We is stoned immaculate. Okay? There are no bears. So, profit taking, okay, re-up. So this goes back to the question, Suckle asks, is this dollar bulls because of GDP? What GDP? No, smart money took profit and they're going to buy it back. And if they don't buy it back, the market's probably going to reverse. Okay? Boom, shalakalaka. Yeah. Cool. Nice. So, bulls act here. Remember, I don't call that a sell zone. I call that a profit zone. Okay? It's for bulls only. There's no bears. What bears? What kind of idiot would sell this? Sakalaka boom, boom, boom. Boom, shalakalaka. I kicks the flavor, right? Like Stephen King writes horror. All right. There's only bulls. This is profit taking. And they will buy it back. Or that weakness of not buying it back will attract bears. Highlanders like, there are some fools. Yeah. But I'm trying to get a point like, I don't want it to be you. Right? There's broke-ass traders, there's bats. There's bulls, there's bears, there's pigs, and there's bats. Yeah. So anyways, I am trying to teach you trend trading. And with my methodology, my proprietary methodology, no, dude, look, in an uptrend, buy a dip. Is it an uptrend or a downtrend? Looks like an uptrend. Cool. Is this a dip? Becoming so. Well, what if it doesn't go up? What if it doesn't continue to go up? well, then you'll have a failed trade. So don't risk too much money. But if it goes up, you'll buy it on a dip. You'll buy it at support. Okay, look, you'll get a 33% discount on this asset. You're like, oh, I love it up here. Very, very bullish. Cool. I'm going to wait for it to go on sale. And I trade like I shop, by the way. Classic story is one day I was at Sam's Club, which is a box store owned by Walmart. And I'm there with my wife, and it's like May or something. And we're shopping, and I'm like, I'm bored. We're bored. And then I'm like, ooh, I turn the corner, and they have this giant stainless steel barbecue. It starts with the searing station for your steak. And I'm like, oh, then 5 burner, right? 5 burners under the hood. Shut the back door. Most only have 4. And then next to that, the impossible. You couldn't even dream up something like this. A green egg smoker built into a 5 burner barbecue grill. Next to that, a searing station for your Wagyu steaks. And I'm like, oh my God, it's the complete package. The trifecta. You cannot make a better barbecue. And then I look at the price. I'm like, my wife's not going to let me buy that. I can't buy that. Oh my God. But I want it. So I show my wife, I'm leaning against it like it's a new pickup truck. And I'm like, what do you think? She's like, nope. See, my wife is a lot smarter than me. So I know she's right. And I knew what she would say. And she's totally right. And I'm leaning against it like it's my new pride and joy. And I don't have to ask. She's like, nope. So here's how the Wayne do. I walk over. Okay? Yeah, but it has 5 burners. My current one only has 4, right? So anyways, I walk up to her and I'm like, oh, I'm going to buy it. So I'm going to come back the day after 4th of July. It's May. I said, I'm going to come back the day after 4th of July. I'm going to talk to the manager, and I'm going to ask for a 50% discount. Not joking. And she's like, well, okay, fair compromise. So May goes by, and June goes by. We get to Canada Day. We have an amazing celebration. We get to the 4th of July. We have an amazing celebration. And then on July 5th, American Boxing Day, I go to the Sam's Club. I walk to the teller, to one of the cashier. I'm like, I'd like to speak to the manager. First of all, I looked. They actually still had one, the same floor model, right? Manager comes out and I'm like, hey, you got that big rig of a barbecue out there? You know, the one with the built-in green egg? Big stainless steel sucker? It's the size of a Sprinter van. And he's like, yep. I'm like, I'll give you whatever the amount of money was, half. I said, I'll take the floor model right now. And he said, yeah, I'll do that. And I said, cool. Will you help me load it? Sure, I'll have some people load it. Sweet. No joke. Done. Trading is the same way. I like this euro dollar. Not at that price. At 110? What are you, a knucklehead? You want to buy it at 110. You didn't like it at 107? You didn't like it at 108? You didn't like it at 109? Oh, but you love it at 110. No, I love it at 110, but I want to pay 109.50. Okay. I'll even buy it as low as 109. After that, forget it. I'm not interested. Another Sam's Club story. I was there with my son. And you see these screens behind me? 42-inch 4K screens. Just Samsungs. I'm not sitting directly in front of them. I look from afar, okay? But they're great for trading. Oh, my God. Right, because you can analyze all the real estate. Great. But I got 5 of them. So I'm at Sam's Club, and they have a price on them, and they're good. Whatever it is, right? I forget. I don't remember. But whatever the price is. Well, let's say $400. Okay, I'll make up a number. $400. Great. Once again, I asked to speak to the manager. A manager comes out, and he's like, yeah, what's up? I'm like, hey, these 42 4Ks, the Sammies. He's like, yep. I'm like, I'll buy 5 of them right now. What kind of deal will you give me? He said, well, how about 20%? I said, how about 30%? He said, how about 25%? I'm like, done. Will you help me load them? Yeah, sure, not a problem. Done. Throw them in the back. Buy 4, get 1 free. Sweet. And I do this in front of my son because I'm like, look, son, never pay too much and always be polite and courteous and respectful and always ask for a better deal. The worst they can say is no. Sweet. And so, same thing with trading. I love it up here. I love it. This is me leaning against a stainless steel barbecue. 5 burgers and a green egg. I want it. But not at that price. Not at that price. No way, Jose. But I'm interested here. Give me a deal. Yeah. You got to trade and invest that way. You got to know exactly what you want. You got to know exactly why you want it. And then you got to get a deal. Otherwise, you create no value. When you wake up in the morning as a trader and investor, you need to focus on creating value. If you focus on trading, all you do is wake up in the morning and fire off 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trades. There's no value creation. You're just firing off trades. So what's the value creation? Spending time knowing you want to buy this asset and knowing the opportunities. Now you're like, but Wayne, I see this giant thing where you're totally wrong. Oh, I'm not wrong. You're like, you said it was going to go down. No, I didn't. Okay. I said this is a level of risk. And if it reverses here, it could be significant. How significant? Oh, well, shorter term. And then I'll buy it back. Okay. So if it reversed there, believe it. Did it reverse? No, it didn't even go below a daily pivot. Not even a daily pivot. And it kicked off the weekly central pivot. It's a swing, son. So once you get the higher high, what's the next move? Higher low. Now, what if that comes down? Well, then you're going to lose. Yeah. And then we go back to this trade. Well, if it reverses here, it could be a long ways down before it goes back up. So you better have a plan. Okay? But look at all these trades. They're wonderful. Up, 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 down, down, buy in the green zones. Up, 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 down, down, buy. Take a loss, get out, drop, higher high, higher low, buy it back, higher high, higher low, buy it, right? Test. Well, I don't know if you feel comfortable buying it there because it didn't break out. Well, it broke out today. Now what's the next trade? Like this, and you keep buying dips until you get a lower low, and then you go full stop. Do you reverse? I never said that. I'm a trend trader. I'd rather not trade for a week and a half and wait to get this price. Remember, my number one goal is not to be in every trade that presents itself. My number one goal is consistency with low volatility. Okay? So is this possible? Oh, yeah. Yep. How do I know that that is a real threat? How about a lower low, lower high? Well, then stop buying. Maybe take some profit. If you've been in this all month, look at this. First day of November. What do you think? End of November? Seems pretty reasonable. Will you buy it back down here? Not if you're chasing your tail like a dirty dog. Okay. Okay. Now, Matthew says, I'm looking to sell. All right. Well, here's how I would do that if I were you. 21 has to breach. 55 says double top. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, 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 low. Okay. Is this bullish? Not very, but it's a bit. Is this bullish? No, that's a double top. Is this bullish? That's a lower low. Is this bullish? That's a lower high. Holy schnicker schnocker. So the way I teach you, I preach to teach, because some of you never had this. Okay. You can trade not that, but this. That's called a double top. Are you allowed to sell that? Pure mathematics? Yep. Are you allowed to sell on the left? No. Are you allowed to sell on the right? Yes. What about a lower low? What does that do? It sets up a lower high. Now, if I were me, I would look left, drag this across, and I would sell here. Shalakalaka. Now, if you get that right, your target is actually way the heck down there. Just going to be a slippery December. Okay? It's going to be tough. This is why I'm trying to make 1% a month no matter what happens. So, if the stock market falls 5% in December, which is what pure mathematics is implying is some sort of big down, because if it's not a big down, why would you be selling it? If it's a tiny down, why wouldn't you just buy the dip and have a big up? It's either a big up or a big down. Okay, we call that bias. So if there's massive profit taking in December, or the Fed says, you know what, we're not done. We are seriously not done. If the Fed says at the press conference on December 13th that they haven't even discussed a rate cut, oh snap. Okay. Then, yeah, what about a minus 5%? Okay. Okay. My net asset value will drop by 5%, but I can't spend my net asset value anyways. Who cares? It's magic money. It's funny money. It's baloney, phony baloney. Okay? Phony baloney money. This is cash money, cash in the pocket money. That's my spending capital if I wanted. What'll end up happening is the market will drop 5% and I'll buy 1% more, and now I own 1% more assets that I used to. Which means when it goes back up, I'll make even more money. But that brings me comfort. I am hedged. 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 Love it. What's going to happen next month? I don't know, but I'll make at least 1%. What'll happen in March of next year? I don't know, but I'll make 1% cash money. Gee whiz, right? Sakala says, how about quick short scalps on EU? Boring. But nonetheless, why not? Okay, here's the thing. Let's do this. And I'll wrap up because we have a big day. By the way, join the stock trading course. Take the free, do I still have the proper link? Take the free course right there. That's like an hour and a half lecture, and it's legit. And there's no ask, there's no call to action at the end where like, if you sign up, no, this is actually one of the lectures. And imagine, I don't know, what is this course going to be? 8 hours long? So, I'm guessing, right? So that's 90 minutes of an 8-hour course. Dude, I'm giving it away for free because it's freaking amazing. You need to know it. And I'm like, dude, you should watch this and go, oh my God, I'm going to pay the money. Yeah, because it costs money to attend. It does. It's not a lot of money. Okay? But what we're covering today is amazing. So I got to go. What happened was I finally got the work back from the PhD. I saw some basic changes. I just made it myself. And then I went back to him and I said, I said, I want to create case studies. And he's like, oh my God, we only got like 3 hours. I'm like, we need to create case studies. And then I'll even show you. And I went boom, 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 boom. And then I typed out, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. And he's like, okay. And apparently he just got back. So like, dude, we're working right this second on this stuff. And it's good. So, yeah. So anyways, I'll blow your mind. There's a lot of math in this course, and I do the math for you, and I show you how it all works, and then I boil it all down to the thing that you need to know so that you don't need to know the math. You just need to know the number. Okay? And then, so when you're analyzing stocks that you want to invest in, you could just look at the number and say, no way, Jose. Oh my God, look at the standard deviation on that thing. Forget it. Not interested. Hard pass. You know, and there are other things that you could do eventually, like you can do Sharpe ratios and stuff. Like, for example, and then I'll leave you, I'm not even going to do the scalp. The point with this scalp is I would never scalp that short onto that 4-hour 21. So if I was going to scalp, I'd be on the 5-er or the 1-er ready to buy, but not yet. I would only scalp long in this situation. Okay. All right. So going back, using something like Sharpe ratios or Sortino ratios. I once went to one of those big websites. I don't even know if they exist anymore, where you could like copy trades. Does that even exist anymore? I went to 2 of the very, very big ones. I think one of them was actually built into MT5. And I went through, I don't know, 5,000 signal service providers, whatever you call them. And then there's a big one. Was it Zulu or something? I don't remember. But I went through probably 10,000 signals you could possibly copy. And many of them are or claim to be profitable. And then I analyze them as an investor from the point of view of a professional investor. Remember, this is even before I did the class at Oxford on algorithmic trading. Remember, that's the investment side where I can analyze track records and make investment decisions analytically. So it wasn't me learning how to program algos. It was how to invest and analyze and invest into algos, right? So anyways, here's what I'm getting to. You don't need to know the math. I like to show you the math. Okay? Cool. But what I want you to know is the analysis that goes into the number. And when you look at a number, you can make it an informed decision. Most people just say, this one's really profitable, and they start following a signal. I don't know if these things even exist anymore, but if you ever tried one, you probably found out it wasn't as profitable or wasn't profitable at all, even though it shows you a track record. And then you start following it, and you're like, wait, it ain't working. Okay? So let me show you the reality. I went through probably 10,000 of these traders that say they're profitable, and not one was investable, in my opinion, through my analysis. Not even one. Because they didn't, even if they were profitable, the strategies never compensated you for the risk. And by the way, most of them, you'll find inevitably, almost all of these were very short-term scalpers and spot traders. And they do really well for 1 or 2 weeks, and then they give it back. And then they do great for 1 or 2 weeks, and then they give it back. And then they do great for 1 or 2 weeks, and then they give it back. They never compound. They never let winners run and all that kind of stuff. And the best ones tread water. Most just lose, but I didn't analyze them. So the ones that claim to be profitable, and I don't know, by that point, was it 10,000 or was it 1,000? Let's say of 1,000 strategies that claim to be profitable, when you did risk-adjusted performance or volatility analysis or return on risk, guess what? Not even one was investable. And I want you to be able to do that. To be able to say, yes, this strategy might show profits, but am I compensated for the risk? And you can do it in 2 seconds flat. Not interested, pass. Thank you very much. Good luck. Oh, but we have 1,000 people following us. We're the #1 signal service on XYZ. Blah, 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 blah. And you're like, good. A one-eyed bandit leading an army of fools. And you look at it and you're like, no, pass. Okay? And that's where I need to get you. So that you can take care of yourself, you can take care of your money, you can take care of your clients or your family, your loved ones, whoever turns to you for advice. And so maybe you can't do the math, but you saw and understood the concept of the math, and then it gets you to the number, and you know what the number means. You have weight for the number, and you're like, with that standard deviation, pass. With that Sharpe ratio, pass. With that risk profile, pass. And it takes you seconds, and you don't get suckered into a sucker's game, huh? So anyways, that means I care. I want you to succeed. I want you to be able to take care of yourself and your family. And I like you. I like this community. Thank you for being part of it. I got to go. Join the stock trading course. I'm telling you, if you're at all interested in investing, at all interested in portfolio construction and management, dude, take it. Join us. Okay? So I'll see you at noon, everybody. Remember, all members of the CIA are welcome, and all people that purchase the course. I will see you at noon, and it's awesome. I'll see you there. Have a wonderful day. You're the best.